Greetings everybody, welcome back to another episode of Serious Adventures in SeriousPack. I'm just playing around with some open computers right now because I kind of want to have something like this for my elevator system, if I can figure out how to do it. But crafting these pieces without an AE system is pretty annoying, a little bit annoying. I can't seem to turn it on yet. I think I need like a BIOS program. I have to look into this. They changed it up a little bit. But once I finished the power converter, which was the last piece I crafted, I got this. This popped up in my inventory. A little something for your troubles. Open this present for a chance to receive something. Very strange. Craft open computer items when the time is right for a chance to receive a present. So I decided, let's check it out on camera, see what we get here. A printed circuit board and a numeric keypad. Did I get anything else? I guess that's all. That's kind of cool. Neat. I wonder if you get them every time you craft a bunch of these components. Very cool. Well, I'll go back figuring this stuff out and then we'll work more on the elevator. So I'll be right back. And after I made a keyboard and finally got my computer to run at least, I got another gift. Let's see. Let's maybe check out the pieces we have so we can see what we actually got. Alright. Okay, another one of those guys. Oh, and a card base. Oh no, I didn't get one. I already had this. I think I only got the card base. Looks like it. But that's pretty good. That one is... well, it's alright, I guess. Oh man, so I spent quite some time playing around with open computers again. And it is a lot of fun, just a little bit complicated. I never really use Lua as a programming language. So it's always a little bit confusing at first. And I don't think there are too many documentations for open computers yet. I wish there would be a few more, but it's okay. I just like looked up what other people did, you know, to see what kind of commands there are and all kinds of stuff. And I think we got something going here that I think I'm ready to implement over at the elevator. I just need a little bit more room here. Let's put away some things. I don't need this bowl. I had to make more monitors, which is fine. I guess I'll bring some of those. I did need one more booster track for this to work. Wireless transmitter I might not need right now. What else? What else? I'm sure I'm gonna forget something, but that's okay. Alright, so let's take our components here out of our computer. And I probably still need more room. Probably need to upgrade my the computer a little bit. I only have... wait, where do I have all the minecarts? Here. I only have like... the tier 1 RAM. I actually had to upgrade this computer quite a bit. I started with the tier 1 and the tier 1 screens. And what I wanted to do is have like a touch screen where you like click a button and it calls the elevator and brings you to that floor. And I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't work for me. And then I realized that you actually need the at least a tier 2 screen for touch input. And it doesn't say here. So I upgraded to tier 2, which is fine, that one works. But then I also had to upgrade the graphics card to tier 2 so that I could use a little bit more colors, like 4 colors instead of 1. And I also had to upgrade my computer a little bit because it couldn't accept this card because the tier 1 computer only has like, can only accept like tier 1 upgrades, I guess. And the tier 2 one wasn't enough either because I needed to update my redstone card to tier 2 as well, and I didn't have enough slots and so on. So I have like a bunch of computers here, tier 2 computers, tier 1 screens, all kinds of things in here. But that's okay, that's how you learn. That's how you figure out how this stuff works. What do I want to do? I really need more space here. Let's maybe get my bag. There it is. And just put away some things we don't need right now. The builder's wand, we don't need. Chisel, my hammer. Alright, that's good enough. And it should store the program I wrote, which is also based, well, part of it is based off a button API I saw online, which adds the whole touchscreen system. I had to modify it a little bit because we want to display the menu, the button selection menu on multiple monitors. We're gonna have a monitor here, And then we're gonna have a monitor up here, and so on. And I couldn't find a way, like I couldn't find online. Oh, I need another track here. How to display the same thing on multiple screens, and that took me quite a while to figure out. But I think I've got it. I don't know if it's if that's the proper way to do it, but it works sort of. There's still a small issue with some text not getting showed on each monitor, but I'm not too concerned about that for now. As long as we have the buttons showing up, I'm okay with that. So let's go over here. By the way, someone said pressing the sprint key when you're flying actually gives you the boost. I think Shadow Vengeance said that. Could be wrong. It was a couple of days ago. Let's see. Put this down here. Alright, that should be good. And yeah, I added another dimensional transceiver there. And then for these guys... Oh, I need a... I need another another track. Oh man. But yeah, the program is gonna be cool, and I'm just gonna probably, you know, keep it simple for now. It's not gonna be fancy, it's not gonna look pretty. Oh, chicken, no, not chicken! Chicken. You have to go back inside, please. Nope, you're not an outdoor chicken, you're an indoor chicken. This here is outdoor. Stop running on my grave, that's kinda creepy. Please go back inside. Or I'll have to murder you and make a new chicken. There you go. Good chicken. Now I have a stupid feathers in my inventory. That's alright. Let's just put them in here. And grab this guy. Alright. But yeah, we're gonna work on the program over time. But for now it's fine. Hopefully. I haven't tried this with the elevators yet, but in theory it should work. Alright. So, I'm gonna place the computer down here. I think that's a good spot. I made two sets of monitors that we're gonna place upstairs. So let's place the computer here, maybe? There's good. We also need to connect this again. And one thing I figured out is, you know how I want to send different colored signals through this bundle? Like you can choose the color of the signal. I always thought that the color also determines the input. For example, this one is set to red. I thought you couldn't send a green signal. Oh, that was loud. Some car outside. You couldn't send a green signal through this, but that's actually wrong. You can still send them through here. You just don't receive them from the same color, different color. So that's kind of cool. Let's put in our components here. What I'm missing, my hard drive. That's kind of important. And then we need the disk drive, which I'm gonna put, it's a little bit cluttered, I guess here. I think the power converter needs to be next to this. I could install the OS on the hard drive, I believe, but I haven't checked this out yet. So for now, this is fine. And then we do have a test track here, so I think I'm just gonna hook the power up right here for now. We're gonna make this a little bit more prettier later, but for now, you know, just testing out things. This should be good. Alright, can we... Let's actually hook up the monitors first. Let's break this. So we can see what's going on here. Otherwise we can't do much. Get this. Gonna have a set of monitors here. That's probably good enough. I might make them place them one up higher. Yeah, maybe. Let's maybe do that right now. Let's place them like this. It doesn't need to be that big, but yeah, this is probably better. Okay, looks cooler. So it doesn't look like it's on the floor. And then we're gonna do the same one here. Add another cable. And just plug it in front of it. Oops. There we go. Oh, that's not correct. And there we go. Alright, so monitors are in place. Go downstairs. They should be all connected. Hopefully. Ooh, now I can't walk around here. Oh, also we need to insert the open OS. And then let's start our computer. And man, there's some loud trucks outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that, probably. Okay, let's just put the keyboard here for now. We're gonna remove the keyboard. So there's the OS. Now, I wrote the program already. It is on my hard drive here. Oh, great. A blood moon. Good timing. Very good timing. I haven't seen a blood moon forever. Now that I'm recording in here, blood moon. Okay. Let's just run our elevator thing. Alright, and there you can see this is our elevator program. Not too fancy. 2 buttons for now. Floor 1, floor 2. If we go up here real quick. Probably have to run into my base soon. You can see here it says elevator system. It doesn't do that at the bottom. So the text isn't updated on all the monitors yet, but the the buttons are. So the way this program works now is when you press, supposedly, when you press this button, it sends out the green signal, and when you press this button, it sends out a brown signal. Let's see what happens. Oh, if you shift right click, you can, it's a touchscreen. Okay, this doesn't do anything because green is this green or brown? Oh, this is green. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay. That's a good sign. Let me double check. Did I need to do some? Oh, because I set this to north. Let's see, what direction do I need to set it? East. I wonder if we'll be safe in here. Probably. Alright, so we have to cancel this. Let's do that here. Quit out of the program. How do you do that? I think I need to go to the other monitor because it used this as a main one. Dang it. That's always a problem. When you have multiple devices, it chooses one at random as the main device. I know you can... Where did it go? Hello, keyboard? Are you... There you are. Weird. A little bit of lag. I know you can set which device you want to use as a main device, but I haven't figured that one out yet. Press any key to continue. Okay. So let's edit our elevator program. And I'm probably going to go over this in a little bit. Just for now, I want to see that I can set this up properly. I think the game might be lagging. I'm not sure. Maybe not. So you can see here, though, that I have 2 functions, floor 1 and floor 2. And it calls this call elevator function. And it just gives it the color for the redstone signal. And this here is the label of the button. So the button API knows which button to change color for. And then this is the program that does everything. So what I do is I check if I'm busy right now. So if I press a button, I don't want to be able to press another button at the same time. So if I'm not busy, then execute this. It sets it to busy so that another button won't be able to call this. I call the toggle button, which just changes the color from green to brown right now. Or it's like a reddish color. It sets a label at the bottom that says elevator calling, but like I said, this only shows up on one screen for now. And then here we have the redstone component, RS, set bundled output. So this one actually sets the redstone signal. And bundled output means you can give it a color, not just a strength and a side. So that's pretty cool. Now we need to go east, right? Wait, what was it east? What was it? Oh, there's so many mobs. East. There's a creeper right there. I probably shouldn't do this, but let's do this real quick. I think east is left. Wow, what's up with those trucks outside? Not a good time to record. That's why I record at night. Alright, let's do this and call the elevator thing again. We all good here? Oh man, if there's a creeper gonna drop down. Okay, let's try this. That didn't work. Dang it. I have to figure out what the sides are for each of these panels. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go home real quick. I'll wait out the blood moon and then we'll be right back. Oh yeah, sniper duel. Well, blood moon is certainly good to get heads from mobs. Oh, another one. Pyro's top hat. Movie Maker's portable set. Ooh, hold on. That sounds good. Actually, I need those slime balls. I wouldn't mind those. Oh yeah. Time to make a movie. Let's go. Ah, okay. So apparently it's the right side, not the left side. I'm not sure why, but alright. That's what it is. Oh, wait. Oops. That's how you do it. So, let's try this again. I'm actually gonna restart the computer so it doesn't keep sending out that signal. There we go. Can remove this lamp. Oh, also, I There we go. I removed or I cut off the monitor at the top because I didn't want keep changing the keyboard back and forth. So hopefully that works. So we should be able to run this now. Well, I still need to add an elevator. Set this to right side. There we go. I should probably make this like a variable so we can define this at the top, so we can use this for other things as well. Oh wait, also I think I had like a print in there to test something. Let's make sure we get rid of that just so it's a little bit cleaner. There we go. Alright. Elevator. So hopefully this works now. Let's remove an item here and yay! Awesome. Pretty cool. And right now it's set to 3 seconds, so it should be long enough for us to get up there. I think I can balance this a little bit later, especially like, you know, especially since if we go like 5 floors up, it's gonna take longer. So maybe we'll do it different, where when we arrive, maybe the minecarts trigger redstone signals somewhere that resets the computer. I think that might be the easiest way to do. But another thing we need to do is we need to power the power this guy. So we set this active with signal. We need to do the same up here so we don't always have them active. And depending on the floor we are on, we need to send a signal to there. And I wonder if it's enough, not this one, if we just do this here. So we could have a second cable, just with a red color, I guess, that sends out the signal. Would that work though? Let's see. No, that would power everything. Oh, I guess we can use the same color then. So red is the bottom. Green is this. Actually, I should probably start. This should probably be brown, and green is the bottom one. Yeah, so if we set like a cable, oops, here, and we say this is brown, sorry, green, and we just hook this up to the same cable, would that be enough? Because that should keep this guy powered. Oh, I need to make sure I don't, oops, touch those levers there. Let's see, put this back. There we go. I'll just move it down here. But yeah, I think that should work. Can I get up here? Nope. There we go. So now when we press the button and it's green, it should power the rail, but in this case it doesn't because the first one we have is brown. But it should power this guy instead. And then we can do the same one up here where we move the cable on this side. By the way, there's going to be like a actually not there. Think forever. There's gonna be like a little bit of a gap in between those floors. You can see here there's like a block here. So the ceiling is actually this, and then we have like a 3 gap in between, and then the ceiling. So that way we can access cables and all that kind of stuff below. Because sometimes you want certain blocks to be hidden on the floor, and you can't really do that if you have a ceiling that is like also a floor. Okay, so we can do this and go over here and say this is brown. So maybe that works, I don't know. I should have moved this a little bit. Did I place the embarking thing? I don't think I did. We can do this as well. I think I brought it. There it is. There we go. And we need to make sure that this is powered. Where's my wrench? There it is. Need to make sure that the range is proper. We set to 5, and we also I only have 1 lever. Because I want to power both. I want to power this. Make sure they don't connect. Hopefully they won't connect. If I flip this, yeah, it should be fine. And I kind of need one here. I guess I could just do this, right? And then say, right click this. Strong signal. Oh no, that powers the card as well. Okay. Well, we figure something out. We don't need a booster track right now. just to test this. It should be okay. Hopefully, we'll see. Alright, but now what should happen? Oh, we also need to send the signal to this guy. I do have a receiver here, actually, a wireless one. I tried that out because this guy doesn't want to work well with the just the cable itself and redstone. It just accepts like vanilla redstone, it seems. So, oops, that's why I made the wireless thing over there. But I guess we can, where is it? We can send the signal into the wireless transceiver. Is that it? No. And then accept it on the other side. God, this chest is so wait, was it there? Yeah, there it is. Okay, got it. Alright, hopefully this works. And we can probably use the red signal. Although we don't have a red signal set up yet. That's something I need to add to the program as well then. So we need something like this. Set this to 100. And oh, there's no room here. Oh, that's not good. Oh, those fairies. So many. If we do this, that should work. Okay, let me change the program a little bit so it sends out the red signal as well. Alright, in Siri, this should work now. So I set it up so it sends out a red redstone signal when it triggers a button, and also the other stuff. So let's see what happens if I do floor 1. Oh yeah, my car gets sent here. Awesome. Oh, did you guys? I hate you. I hate you so much. I worked on an update that will remove them soon. Hey, why are you attacking me? Alright, well, it's on now. Did I break something? I broke something. Dang it. Ah, I'll be right back. Alright, that should have been taken care of, hopefully. I still hear one, but we'll see. Oh man. This is not sending anymore. Pretty good, okay. Another thing we're gonna have to do is like, you know, it doesn't make sense to have a floor 1 button here, but that's okay. Like, for now, that's fine. Let's try this again. Very cool. And it shouldn't send out more, right? Oh, it still sends out. Maybe it's because the signal is too long. Let's see. Let's try this again. See what happens here. It sends them out. Oh yeah, I think it's because the signal is too long. So if we shorten this, it should work. Okay, that's fine. But let's try floor number 2. Yeah! Elevator! Very cool. And then, whoop, it's gone. This might not work because of the booster track, but let's try. No, that doesn't work. Oh, wait. The calling is wrong. Oh, that's a problem, because when I'm up here, I need to, oops, why did I do that break so easily? I need to, yeah, why is it like one punch? Look at that. That's weird. That's kind of annoying. I need to power this guy, but this guy right now is set to the brown color, which is the second floor. No, it's not. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Maybe I did something wrong here. Did I not hook this? Ooh, careful. Did I not hook this up properly? Okay, let me troubleshoot this again. Alright, yeah, there's still a few problems I just realized. Because we use a computer now, we don't actually know from where we are asked or requesting the minecart. Before we had the buttons, that would make it easy, but now we don't know. So what we could do is probably use a player detector or something like that. I know Open Computers has one. The or motion sensor, isn't there also? Let's see, geolyzer, disassembler. I think there's a player detector too. Maybe it's a motion sensor, I'm not sure. Adapter, cable, capacitor. Maybe not. Okay. But, can detect movement. I wonder if it can detect no movements too, because I don't think it realizes from which monitor we request the thing from. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I can set this in the program. I have to double check. But also, what I just realized is, if this guy is not powered, so the issue why this didn't work right now was because I had the lever at the bottom here, and it powered the block, which also powered the dimension receiver, so this one was always active. But there's also an issue where if it is not active, it can't send the minecart back. So if the minecart comes down, I can show this probably if I just do this again. It's going to be a little bit wonky because it's going to power the one at the top. You see the minecart comes and it sends one out again, and now it's coming down, and you'll see it doesn't actually send it back. That's because, oh god, why did it break so easily? That's annoying. I hope they fix that. It's because the this guy isn't powered at this point. So I think what we can do here is have a detector rail in between. So move this further back by one. Have a detector rail here, and you know, like have it connect to the. I don't know if you have to connect it to the thing here with cables, because if the detector rail gets activated, I think it powers the block below, maybe, hopefully, which should power the dimension transceiver if it's next to it. So that means that when a minecart comes down, it triggers the detector rail, and there should be enough time for this to get activated and send the cart back. So I'm gonna have to try that out as well. So yeah, that seems to work. So now I have a detector rail in between. The guy here is set to only active with signal, so when we send a card this way, it does get sent back, because this thing powers the block below, which powers this guy. So that's cool. So that should fix that problem at least. I'm gonna have a look at the code and see if there's a way to detect which monitor I was using. So I'll be right back. Alright, I spent quite some time now, again, trying to figure this out, and I finally figured out how to check which monitor you're actually using. If I cancel this program, yeah, I can edit here. If you use this touch event to actually get the position of your cursor and everything, where is it? Somewhere up here, I believe. Yeah, so here in get click, where we do the, hopefully you can see my mouse, where we do the event pull touch. This is the event that gets triggered when you click on the monitor with your, with your hand. It gives you the key you pressed, if it's like key down or key up or something like that, and it actually gives you the address of the screen you clicked on. So now I'm using that to determine on which floor I am. So every time I do this and it was successful, I save the current address of the screen in active screens. And if I use my analyzer here, welcome back, and I, oops, don't fight, shift right click, you can see at the bottom it says address 8E14 blah blah blah. That's the address of this monitor. So what I'm doing is I checked the address for this monitor and the one above, and I just take the first 8 numbers here and I store them in a table, and then I assign a wireless frequency to it. So the bottom monitor is 101, frequency 101, the top one is 102, so this is kind of like floor 1, floor 2, etc. So I can add multiple to there. And then what I do is when I do the click and I call the elevator, I'm checking what the first 8 symbols in that active screen ID is. And then I use that to get the frequency, which is stored in dest right now for destination. And then I set the rs.set wireless frequency to that, that number, send out the output, so it activates the those capacitor dimension transceivers. Here are the wireless ones, and here's the 102 one. So that will turn them on, and then afterwards I send out the signal to power the rail, and the signal here, the red one, that goes into this guy, which triggers the minecart system to shoot out a minecart. And then after half a second, I turn off the wireless receivers, and after another 3 seconds, I turn off everything. So that's how I can get up and down now, and it seems to work. So I tried it a few times. The only downside is it seems to be a little bit slower when you do the set wireless frequency. For some reason, it takes a few seconds before it continues. So there's like a maybe half a second or something delay. So let's see floor number 2. You can see it takes a bit before the cart comes, but other than that, it works fine so far. I still need to figure out the timing for this. I haven't set this up yet. I can't use the directional detector rails. Well, I might, but they don't actually seem to power the block below, so that's kind of useless. So I'm just sticking to the detector rails for now, and I can probably... you know what's probably the easiest way to reset the whole system? Wait, let's take the elevator down. It works too. Floor number 1. Takes a few seconds, or half a second or so, a second, I don't know. And down we go. Awesome. I have to figure out why there's this delay. Maybe I can fix this somehow. But yeah, what we could do is, you know, when the minecart comes back and teleports here, we could have a detector rail right here, or maybe like I have to move this a little bit because I think there's something below here. Yeah, there's the cart detector. Oh, maybe that works too. That emits a signal, right? Oh yeah, perfect. So I'm going to use that redstone signal, send it to the computer, and when it receives this signal, it will reset the whole computer. So that way I can toggle it off. So every time a card comes back to get picked up, it resets the system. Then I don't need to fiddle around with like timings. So it's going to stay on as long as I'm still on the minecart and driving around. Maybe one thing I want to see, elevator, maybe it's just a loop. Whoops, what am I doing here? Like I'm trying to figure out why it takes a second or so before it does something. Let's see. Now I'm waiting only like a fraction of a second here. I'm not sure what it is. If I uncomment this bit here, set wireless frequency, then it's faster. If I uncomment this or comment this one, then it's still slow. So it seems to be just setting the frequency being slow. I'm not sure why. So I have to double check that. I thought it's maybe the loop is too slow. Maybe the computer is too slow. I might try a different CPU. I don't know if they actually speed this up somehow, but I only have a tier 1 CPU in here. And I don't have a lot of RAM either. So hard drive probably doesn't matter. But yeah, I'll play around with that. But yeah, it seems to work, so I'm happy with that. Whee! But yeah, I think that will be it for this episode. Our elevator's working. I'm gonna probably improve it a little bit. You know, just hook up the reset stuff. I need to figure out how to do that. A little bit of programming work involved. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I like it. I'm gonna try to design this a little bit. I color this one black, add some lamps here, probably put some glass in front of it. I don't know. I'll play around with this off camera. But this episode is probably super long. I haven't checked yet, but yeah, it's probably gonna be difficult to edit. Let's go use it one more time. Woohoo! I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's gonna be fun to use. Hopefully I can figure out why it's so laggy, but yeah, should be good. Oh, also, just in case you were wondering, there is a fail-safe thing. So if I like press this button and it goes, I can't call the other button in the meantime. So that is working. So that's all good. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.